10 guests arrive at Indian Island, each one summoned by a bizarre command. One by one, they were murdered. 10 bodies to baffle Scotland Yard. There was a pattern cleverly concealed until someone noticed a nursery rhyme, framed and hung over the fireplace. Hello, I'm Anthony Marston. Me and the other 9 lowlife were summoned. I was summoned by a wire who was supposedly one of my distinguished friends. Of course, I thought the old goat was going to Normandy. But when I arrived, I wondered how he could invite such unclassy people to a nice party. Luckily, they had some good drink. 10 little Indians went out to dine. One choked himself, and then there were 9.
Oh, hello, I'm Mrs. Ethel Rogers. Me and my husband were summoned by an old organization to be the butler and a maid on this island for a person named Hugh N. Owen. We got all our messages by mail. When we arrived at the island, there was plenty of food, and we got another message that told us to prepare 10 rooms for the people. They came, and my husband played a tape that he had been told to play. Oh, I feel faint.
Nine little Indians stayed up late. One overslept herself, and then there were 8. Hello, I'm General MacArthur, as some of you might know. I was summoned by some old army buddies. They said we were going to have a reunion on this Indian island. Well, I soon found out we weren't. People started dying when I was there. Finally, I decided I knew I was going to die, so I should just enjoy the few days I had left. So I just sat on the beach and waited. Eight little Indian boys traveling into Devon. One said he'd stay there, and then there were 7. Hello, I'm the butler, Mr. Rogers. You heard how me and my wife were summoned here from my wife Ethel. It was a very tragic thing when she died, but I had to keep going on with the guests. It was hard for me to cook and do everything around the house, but I guess the guests needed someone to care for them. Seven little Indian boys chopping up sticks. One chopped himself in half, and then there were 6.
Hello, I'm Miss Emily Brent. I was summoned by a letter that I supposedly was from someone I knew 3 years ago at summer. I took the name for Ogden or Oliver. I know both an Ogden and Oliver. I came, and when people started dying, I started getting scared. It was frightening when people started dying.
Six little Indian boys playing with the hive. A bumblebee stung one, and then there were 5.
Hello, I'm Judge Wargrave. I too was summoned by a letter from a Miss Lady Colmanen. I thought it'd be a jolly time with tea and sorts, enjoying it, but it turned out not to be. Some mad lunatic killing all the guests.
5 little Indian boys going in for law. One got in chancery, and then there were 4.
Oh, I love it by the ocean. I love looking out over these cliffs, looking towards the island. It is wonderful. Man, I love being here. I came here on medical, professional. I can't wait for my friend to come. Ah!
4 little Indian boys going out to sea. A red herring swallowed one, and then there were 3.
Hello, I'm Mr. Bloor, an ex-CID agent. I was summoned here, but I got a letter with a large amount of money. It told me to come to this island and watch Mrs. Owen's jewels. When I got here, I found out there was no Mrs. Owen. I came as a Mr. Davis from South Africa, but finally I had to tell them. Everything's been mysterious lately since Dr. Armstrong has been missing. I don't know who else could kill anyone.
Three little Indian boys walking in the zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were 2.
Hello, I'm Captain Lombard, soldier of fortune. I don't know what's been happening. I came here, approached by a man with a large amount of money. He told me to come to Indian Island, no question asked, and just watch the people, kind of like Detective Bloor. Well, I came and watched, and all I've been seeing is murder after murder.
Two little Indian boys sitting in the sun. One got frizzled up, and then there was 1.
Hello, I'm Vera Clayton. I finally feel free being on this island all alone. But my guilt has overcome me. I can't stand being a murderer, and especially one of my lover.
One little Indian boy left all alone. He went and hanged himself, and then there were none.
I will give you a clue. Vera Claythorne is not the murderer. One of those 9 other guests is the murderer. If you would like to find out the murderer, you will have to read Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None.